What does the number 1,000 mean to you? Well, for my next guest and one lucky child, it means a whole lot, as they'll be embarking on this journey together. Hi, I'm Deklon+Roberts, and I'm joined here today with former Peel Outstanding Athlete, former CFL player, and current owner of CrossFit Courage, our fitness expert, Brian+Nugent. How are you today?
Thanks for having me.
No problem. I say we get right into this. What do you say?
Okay, let's do this.
So why don't you tell our viewers what the number 1,000 means to you?
Well, 1,000, first of all, is very scary. What we're doing is I'm doing 1,000 burpees, okay, for $1,000 and 1,000 likes on our Facebook for the Children's Wish Foundation.
Wow, that's a fantastic cause. Now let's just clarify this for our viewers. You're looking for either 1,000 likes or $1,000 or a combination of both?
We need a combination of both. We're almost there. We're at $980,
Okay.
right? 250 likes on our Facebook, and in exchange, me and Coach Darlene are going to do 1,000 burpees.
Now that's a lot of burpees.
Yes, it is.
And it's a massive feat. And I'll tell you viewers at home, if you think 1,000 isn't that much, throw out a number.
25.
Try doing 25 and you'll see what you're going through. So what inspired you to do such a beautiful thing?
Well, what happened was I needed some more energy at our facility. I needed us to get excited about something. So I said, you know, randomly after one class, I said, what about if I were to do 1,000 burpees? And the whole gym went silent. They said, 1,000 burpees, Coach? I said, yeah, 1,000 burpees. And they said, well, why would you do it? I said, you know, maybe we do it for a good cause. And then that's how we kind of put it all together. We said, okay, let's do 1,000 burpees, and let's do it for Children's Wish Foundation for a sick child.
Now, there's so many foundations that you could have chosen. Why did you choose this one? And how is that team working out?
Okay, excellent question. You know, my background, doing a lot of community work, I find that children technically are the future, right? So the more you can nurture somebody or help somebody to move forward in a positive direction, kids are very close to my heart. So I said, what would be better fitting than the Children's Wish Foundation? Because right there and then you can see your money actually making a difference for something that they would want for themselves.
Now, one of my jobs on this show is to do a little bit of research.
Yeah.
So what I did was I went onto the internet. I tried to find how many people actually accomplished this feat of 1,000 burpees. And I found it was actually less than 10.
Yeah.
Now, what makes you think you have the physical and mental capacity to get through this?
Well, I got to be honest, Declan. First of all, doing 1,000 is scary. I ain't going to lie. You know, just thinking about it right now, my throat's a bit to dry up a bit, so let's just get a little water. But it's quite the challenge, you know. I get a little bit of anxiety thinking about it. I get a bit scared thinking about it, but I do know it's for a great cause. And, you know, we're going to have the local media there. We're going to have our athletes there. You know, we're going to have our sick child there from Children's Wish Foundation. So the music's going to be there. And I think all those things are going to help me, you know, to be able to do this challenge. Many people in the world have not done it, but, you know, you just got to give it your best.
You got to give it your best. And you know what I like about the fact that you're going to actually have the media and coverage there? Because a lot of people what I found on the internet that said they did it, they didn't actually have any footage of them saying they did it or showing it. So I think that's a great thing that you're doing there.
Thank you.
And it's funny. I'm going to tell a little story.
Okay.
So last week, I called Brian just to prepare him for the show, to see how he's doing and stuff. And he answered the call, and he was huffing and puffing. And I said to him, like, Brian, what are you doing right now? And I'm going to let him take over the story right now and let him share what he was going through.
So what I was doing was I was practicing for the burpee challenge, right, in order to accomplish this massive feat, because I knew it was going to be physically and mentally daunting. And when I got up to about 400, 450, I was suffering from flu-like symptoms.
Say that one more time. I don't think you were suffering from flu-like symptoms at only 400?
400 flu-like symptoms. I started, you know, my hands were getting cold. I started to get the shivers, and I was just really saying to myself, like, you know, what am I really doing here? But I realized we're in deep now. We got to get it done. You know, I'm focused. Coach Darlene's ready, and, you know, it's for a great cause for Children's Wish. And, you know, I believe on the day when it's ready, we're going to make it happen.
I mean, I'm not no math genius, but 1,000 minus 400, you have 600 more to go. It's a little intimidating, right?
It is. It is.
Okay,
yes.
well, for our viewers at home who don't know exactly what a burpee is, would you like to demonstrate 1 or 2 burpees here for us?
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay. All right, so the most important thing with the burpee is you're going to be using your full body when you do the movement. So I'm going to jump up, go down, push up, and jump back up, and clap.
Let me ask you a quick question there. Are you starting standing? 1 and 2, does your chest have to hit the ground?
Yes, I'm starting standing, and then I go up and I go back down into a push-up position.
And how does that work the whole body?
Well, it engages the whole entire body because if you look at it, right, when I'm jumping, I'm using my legs, okay, I'm using my glutes, and then as I'm exploding, my core becomes active, and then when I go up in the air and come back down, in this position, I got to use my triceps, my chest, my shoulders, all the muscle groups are being used. So when you do that type of movement, just after a handful of times, you will feel yourself starting to breathe heavy, it becoming more difficult, and it's actually a great exercise if you want to start working the full body all in one movement.
So you would recommend this for our viewers at home, not just for the challenge, just for because?
Exactly. It's a great exercise, something that's simple, very cost effective. You don't need to go to the gym for it, folks, right?
Yeah.
And it's something you could do at home.
Well, you know, listening to this story, and I'm really inspired that you're doing something special. And I think that more of us need to do stuff like this to give back to kids, give back to community. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to play a little part here, because you said you're at $980.
Yes, $980.
So here is $20 that Rogers and the team from Cable 10 is going to donate to this fantastic cause to get you to $1,000.
Why? Deklon+Roberts, thank you very much.
No problem.
Thank you, Rogers. I greatly appreciate this.
But hold on, wait, we're not done yet. I'm actually going to do something better.
Okay.
Because the number 1,000
Christmas.
the number 1,000 is pretty crazy. I'm going to come to your gym. I'll do 1 burpee so that you only have to do 999. How does that sound?
That sounds quite good. Thank you, Deklon. But I want to say, first of all, thank you very much for this $20 from Rogers and Deklon+Roberts. This brings us to 1,000, so this is very kind. Now all we need is 750 more likes, and we're going to make this happen.
Well, let's get those likes up. Thank you very much for doing this, and thank you for joining on this week's health segment for Cable 10 Live. So that was pretty good.